Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. In Java, the singleton pattern ensures that a class has only one instance and provides a global point of access to that instance. While the traditional singleton implementation does not take parameters, you might sometimes need a singleton that can be initialized with parameters. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to implement a singleton with parameters in Java. Step 1, define the singleton class. We'll create a class called configmanager that holds some configuration settings. The class will have a private constructor, a private static instance, and a public static method to provide access to the instance. Step 2, implement the singleton pattern with parameters. We can achieve this by creating a private constructor that takes parameters and a public static method to initialize the instance if it hasn't been created yet. Here's the code. Step 3, usage of the singleton class. Now that we have our configmanager class defined, we can use it in our application. Here's how to do that. Step 4, explanation of the code. One private constructor, the constructor of configmanager is private, which prevents the instantiation of the class from outside. 2 static instance, a private static variable instance is used to hold the single instance of the class. 3 getInstance method, this method checks if the instance is null. If it is, it creates a new instance with the provided configuration value. If it already exists, it simply returns the existing instance. For configuration management, the class has a method to get and set the configuration value. Step 5, limitations. One single initialization, the above implementation allows only one initialization with the first provided configuration value. Subsequent calls to getInstance will ignore any new parameters. 2 thread safety, the current implementation is not thread safe. If multiple threads call getInstance simultaneously, it could lead to multiple instances being created. To make it thread safe, you can use synchronization or other concurrency mechanisms. Thread safe implementation, optional. If you need a thread safe implementation, consider using the following approach. Conclusion. In this tutorial, we implemented a singleton class in Java that can be initialized with parameters. We discussed its usage, limitations, and provided a thread-safe version. This pattern is useful when you need a single point of configuration or shared resources in an application.